Hello everyone, this is Crypto Maximalist. Welcome back to another video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and get involved if you like the content. So we're just taking a look at Quant here, and as we can see, this is a crypto that pumped and dumped, a massive amount. Let's be completely honest about it here. You can see we've got an all-time high of around $430 here, which was a crazy move, obviously. Retraced all the way down to around $40. So a huge decrease in value. You can obviously see some of these key levels are fairly easy to spot. I've obviously got that swing high, all-time high. We've got a level in and around this area here. And we'd say, another very key level, which we actually have broken, would be this level here as well. It's very interesting to see how Quant has been moving in the face of, the recent movements in the market in general. There's actually, you'd probably say, a level like this as well in reality, wouldn't you? So for Quant, you can see here, we had this huge parabolic move to the upside in the bull market, up around that $30 or $40 area, all the way up to $440-ish, $430-ish, I believe the all-time high here, which is absolutely insane, isn't it? And then since then, just like every crypto, pretty much when we saw that top in and around this area here, September, October, November, lower lows and lower highs, basically rolling to the downside, losing momentum, basically heading into bear market territory. And Quant, it's got absolutely slaughtered in the bear market scenario, hasn't it? Let's be honest. If we measure this from that all-time high wick here, all the way down to that low, down around 90%, like a lot of cryptocurrencies were. As we've said, altcoins do tend to drop 90 or 95% in bear markets. Bitcoin tends to drop 80, 85%. And that criteria has basically been fulfilled for pretty much every single crypto that we have seen. Some altcoins obviously getting hit especially hard, as they often do, because we all know that altcoins, they follow Bitcoin in a very volatile manner, don't they? And when they drop hard in bear markets. And we've seen, a lot of top cryptos, Veracity, VeChain, they're all down well over 90% from their all-time high, which is a huge amount, obviously. But when you get big pumps, you also get big dumps, because and as you can see here, Quant has retraced essentially to that level of support that it created back here, where there was a good actual period of consolidation before that huge parabolic move, and then this big sell-off back down to this support. But the most interesting thing is the fact that Quant is actually not shaping up like a lot of cryptos right now, as you might have seen on our channel. It's actually heading to the upside, and it has been in a bullish market structure for a little bit of a while here now, hasn't it? You can see we come down to this swing low here. You get your bullish divergence off the low. You basically tap into that level of support in and around this big area of structure here. We get that, kick up off the bottom. We come on and make a high and a high low here, didn't we? Where we actually broke through this key level of resistance here. We broke through it. We've back tested it as support, which is super bullish to see for continuation of bullish market structure. And you can see here, higher high, higher low, higher high. And what's especially interesting for us is that we've broken out of another key level of resistance here. This previous support, which was so critical, wasn't it? In and around this $150 level, big psychological level as well. We came down previously, resistance, and then finally we've come back up. We've actually tested it, broken it, and now looking like potentially, we're back testing again over the next few weeks. You can see here, obviously, Quant has been running some very decent volume as well, heading into these big pumps. You can see big pumps here and here and here and here, where we have essentially been moving to the upside. And ever since we've flipped our EMAs here, really, we have actually just been continuing to hold them as support, heading to the upside, and looking very bullish for Quant in general, aren't we? So things looking really good, we would say. If I just throw on my Fibonacci here, just to take a look, I'd take a look at the retracement targets. We can get a good idea of, some of these key levels that we could be looking at. And as we can see, with the Fib pulled from the high to the low there of, this bull market to the bottom of this big downtrend here, you can see we've got some pretty interesting levels that are being fairly well respected, we'd say. Obviously, you can see here, this 0.23, which is the first hurdle, was absolutely crushed, wasn't it? We chopped it up in and around that 0.38 quite well. Then we came up here, got stuck under the 0.50, along with, this area of structure. We came back down and back tested that previous level here of previous support, turned into resistance, and you can see we flipped it back into support, which is great to see. Obviously, we move up here, we break through the 0.50, and then we head all the way up, get that overextension all the way above the 618, a very critical level. And now looking like, we're cooling off. The volume is lowering over the last week or so, looking like we are cooling off and just chopping it sideways for a bit. before potentially a move up or down. So in terms of price targets, it's pretty obvious when you look at this chart. What you can see, our next target's obviously the top of this swing high here at $228. We've got the area here at the 0.78 up at around $260, but if we are rolling over, losing these EMAs, coming back down to that $150 level would be a key backtest area before continuation, wouldn't it? And if we did get an overextension, probably back down to the 0.50 at that 132 level would be great to see something like this where you come back down and you backtest that previous swing high as support and then get that continuation. So Quant looking very, very good indeed. We'd say this is a crypto that is probably going to continue to do well. The fundamentals are obviously really good. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you check out the links in the description below to support the channel. Grab yourself some free money bonuses, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.